Alright, let's state the obvious. Diamonds and Pearls was released in the USA on October the 3rd, 1991. It was released in the UK, Australia, New Zealand, Europe, and the rest of the world also in October of 1991. Now, Diamonds and Pearls has a total of 13 songs on it. And unlike earlier albums, they are all by Prince and the New Power Generation. For the first time, the whole album is credited to Prince and the New Power Generation, although certain tracks on Graffiti Bridge also did have New Power Generation input. This is all Prince and the New Power Generation. So, just some quick history about it for you. Basically, the album was taped over a 18-month period. The oldest song on the album was Diamonds and Pearls, which was taped in December 1989. Live for Love was at the same time, and they were taped at Paisley Park Studios. Okay, Walk Don't Walk and Diamond and oh, okay, right, yeah. Also, where it was recorded in June of 1990. Money Don't Matter Tonight. Oh, sorry, Daddy Pop was recorded in June of 1990. Money Don't Matter Tonight, Willing and Able and Strolling were taped in August and September of 1990 when he was doing the Japan tour. Oh, sorry, the previous songs taped in the UK on the Nude tour. Okay, Insatiable was taped in October 1990 in a studio in New York. The other songs, with the exception of Get Off, were all recorded in December of 1990 or January of 91. This includes Cream and the like. And Cream, Push and Jughead. And Get Off was recorded in May of 1991, which is ironic given that Get Off was the first single released off the album. Okay, as you all know, Diamonds and Pearls was a massive hit album. Got to number 3 in the UK. To the USA. It got to number 2 in the UK. It got to number 1 in Australia and number 5 in New Zealand. Okay, it went double platinum in the USA. It went triple platinum in Australia and the UK, and in New Zealand it went gold. Sad, eh? But anyway, basically it was Prince's biggest selling album outside of Purple Rain, although some people may dispute that and say, well, Batman and 1999 sold more copies. Well, first of all, 1999 was a double album, so its 4 million copies would be dropped down to 2 million. And also, too, unlike those earlier albums, did not have the volume of sales that Diamonds and Pearls had overseas. The American sales were around about 2.5 million, but overseas the album sold about 4 million copies, a total of 6.5 million copies. Okay, a total of 5 singles were released from the album in this order basically. Get Off was the first single, released on the 7th of June 1991. It was recorded on Prince's birthday. It was released on Prince's birthday. And this had the song Horny Pony as a B-side. Now the second single to be released was Cream, which was released in September of 1991 in the USA and the UK. And unlike Get Off, which only got to the 20s and number 5 in the UK, this was a number 1 smash in America. It was his last number 1 hit to date, and it went pretty high around the rest of the world. This is the song that made me a fan, basically. The third single to come off the album was Diamonds and Pearls, the actual song itself, which was released in December of 1991. And this had a song on the back called Q and Doubt, which was just really basically some mixes of songs on Diamonds and Pearls. Exhorting people to get it in case they already had it. It got to number 3. It was another big hit. The fourth single to come off the album was Insatiable, which was an urban release only single, as they described it. It didn't really go anywhere. It only got to number 76, although I remember buying a copy. Fifth single was Money Don't Matter Tonight in early 1992. This song was actually quite a big hit, because it had a video directed by Spike Lee showing black people recovering from the effects of gambling. It's a good song. It includes such lines as, will we send another child off to war? If all this oil's worth fighting, why is it worth dying for? Is it worth it? Long life is what we all live for, and long life will come to pass. Okay, sixth single off it was Willing and Able, which was a promotional only. And the 7th single to come off the album was released in the UK only, and that was actually Thunder. And that was actually released during the 1992 tour, so when Mr. Ants went. During 92, they had this big picture disc, which is beautiful. And basically, it actually got to number 28 in the UK and spent 3 weeks on the chart. And this is beautiful. It's also got Violet the Organ Grinder and Get Off. So now we've named some of the songs on the albums. We just want to go through the songs that didn't make the cut. We've got Schoolyard, which was recorded in 1990. Now, Schoolyard is a song which has got a really funky bit. It goes, Schoolyard, she was given more in the schoolyard. And unfortunately, they probably didn't make the cut of the album because basically the lyrics of the song were about having sex with a school-age girl, which could be interpreted as pedophilia. Okay, Call the Law, Horny Pony, Q and Doubt, Things Got to Change, House Bangers, Violet the Organ Grinder, and Clocking the Jizz were all B-side songs. Horny Pony got used quite a lot as a B-side, and it was for the 7-inch versions of Cream and Get Off, it was the B-side. And now we've discussed all the songs on the project. Let's talk about the album. Okay, starting off with the first track, Thunder. All through the night. This is a very strong opener. I really like this song. It's got a very good Prince is singing very well on the deep baritone. It's very convincing, and basically, you know, great opener, some great rock guitar, you know, very sort of apocalyptic, almost like lyrics, you know, and it's a very strong way to open an album. Easily a good song, 8 out of 10. Next song is Daddy Pop, and Daddy Pop is a cute little pop strut. It's very different from Thunder. It's actually more, it's got some very good backing vocals by Rosie Gaines as well. And it's also about how Prince is, Daddy Pop is Prince, of course. It's about how he's his musical master. He's going, you know, I got grooves and grooves up on the shelf, deep purple Concord jams. I don't think you understand. Whatever you can do, Daddy can. The one and only Daddy Pop. Oh, Daddy. So he's got this girl going, oh, Daddy in the background. Funny song. I really love it. Okay, third cut on our beautiful album is, of course, the actual title cut of the whole album, and that is Diamonds and Pearls, which again I think is easily one of his greatest and most convincing ballads he's ever released. Just let me find myself here. Diamonds and Pearls is a very beautiful song. He's playing the piano, you know, he's going, there will come a day you will hear me say that I will never run away. And it's about love, basically. It's about, you know, if you stay around, I'm going to give you diamonds and pearls. Okay, another thing that really, the song builds up. It gets actually quite strong halfway through. And in the video, he jumps up, starts pounding the piano, and he does a guitar solo. And he starts going, if you give me diamonds and pearls, whoa. But the best part of it, though, is Rosie Gaines. I mean, Rosie is just belting that song. She actually goes, D to the I to the A to the M, dirty, O to the N to the D to the pearls of love. I mean, she's just amazing, you know. I mean, she only hung around with Prince for a short time. I mean, he hung around to make her album Stronger Than Strong, you know. But then she left, and apparently when she joined the group in 1990, Prince actually did say, she said, look, don't do what Boney did, don't get up and leave. And that's exactly what she did, basically. Of course, you know, Prince has always had the big belting female vocalist since he's had people like, you know, oh god, who's that woman? The bald woman, you know. But anyway, someone will come back to me and tell me who it was, but I'm talking about the bald one, you know, around 2012. Shelby J, that's it, yeah. And so yeah, that's a really good song as well. So I mean, 3 songs in a row, you know, great starter. So where to next, you know? Most epic song of all, Cream, which is very heavily based on Bang a Gong. I've already kind of talked about what I thought of that song and the first part. I mean, even today, it's still one of my favourite songs. I know it's very poppy. Some fans really don't like Cream. I mean, who doesn't like Cream? It's lovely on pie, but yeah. Getting back to it, it's a good song. Strolling, it's a bit slight. It's still a decent song. It's got a nice melody to it. It's got some colourful lyrics, you know. We could buy a dirty magazine, laugh behind it while we're eating ice cream. Strolling, strolling. Some very good doo-wop harmonies going on in there. Then we've got Willing and Able, which is again for casing Rosie. Rosie's in front of all this, you know. And then unfortunately it's ruined by Mr. Rapper Tony M. I mean, I will say the Tony M raps, some of them are a bit annoying. There's one song which is just dreadful we're getting to, but compared to Love Symbol and Gold Nigger, this is a decent... Say, what? What did you just say? You know, this is actually decent rapping, you know. I mean, okay, it's a bit silly, but there's a sort of South African township type jive to it, you know, going on as well. Okay, then number 7, the end of side 1, of those of you on a cassette, we've got Get Off. Now, Get Off is all about not arranging furniture, you know, 23 positions in the one night stand. Get Off is easily one of the coolest songs he ever made. I mean, I think a lot of people who was looking for the old funky 1999 era Prince wanting him back, they got it back with this. This is a great song. Get off. 22 free positions in the one night stand. Get off, only choke you after if you say I can. And I just love some of the funny talking in the song. It's like going, what you want to, well, hey, welcome to my Paisley crib. What you want to eat, ribs? I don't serve ribs. You better be happy that dress was still on. You know, but I think it's just like, I like, just like James used to say, I like 'em flat, I like 'em round. You better have a zipper for me. Now move your big ass round in this corner so I can work on that zipper, baby. Tonight, you're a star. And I'm the Big Dipper. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Everybody grab a body, pump it like you want somebody. It's just such a cool song. And then we turn the tape over and we get on to Walk, Don't Walk. Walk on this side of the street, don't talk, where it feels the best. It's got a sort of really funky 70s vibe to it. Again, Rosie is singing her heart out on it. It's a good song. It's very, very enjoyable. And then things go downhill. We reach the albatross of the album. This album has a joker, and honestly, if this next song wasn't on the album, it would be viewed a lot higher by a lot of Prince fans. I mean, it would be up there with some of his 80s classics like Around the World in a Day and Dirty Mind, but unfortunately, Prince decided to stick Jughead on it. And I mean, first of all, I have no idea what the hell the song's about. It's obviously about some fool who signs a contract, and he's not particularly bright. I mean, it's mainly Tony M rapping, go, get stupid, everybody in the house tonight. And then there's this part of the MRS doing this contract talk going, sign this contract, contracts are like parasites, say any will and deal for your rights, you know, and all this stuff. And it's just, ugh. And it ends with him being punched. And then we move back into something I do like, and that's Money Don't Matter Tonight. That's the feel-good cut of the album, you know, I mean, it's a wonderful song. He's singing about, you know, how, you know, there's more important things to life than going over and blowing up kids on the other side of the world. And also the videos are great too. It's sort of like an anti-gambling polemic. So, and it's got a nice harmony too, you know. He just pushes her away in a huff and says, money don't matter tonight. Money don't matter tonight. Well, it sure didn't matter yesterday. And I think it's actually the most modern sounding cut. I mean, Prince could almost do a song like that in the 2000s. I think it's definitely got more of a love symbol feel than anything else on the album. I mean, some songs like Jughead and like, you know, Strolling almost sort of sound like something he did in the late 80s. But this is definitely mid-90s sound. And then we've got the other clunker on the album. It's not as bad as Jughead, but I mean, it's just a silly song. I mean, okay, it's about self-improvement and striving, but Push is pretty forgettable. It's like, push till you get to high ground. Oh, yeah. Okay, there's some good squealing in it, but that's about it. But, you know, I mean, it includes a really bad rap going, Rosie, get on the mic. No, Prince, get on the mic. I can't do it, man. Rosie, no, get on the mic. Yeah, and I'm pumping down, and I'm pumping down from Pakistan to Poland, straight into your town, stealing up kiddies like a circus clown. Oh. Well, my name is Ruthie B, and I just don't care. It's funny, but it's very slow. I mean, Prince going on about being some sort of, you know, sneak along at night pedophile. Okay, that's just getting duh. Alright, and then we move into probably one of his greatest sexy ballads, and this song I just love, and that's Insatiable. And it includes such unforgettable lines as like, it's 2:45, we got all night. And then after he said sex, he goes, it's 2:49. And I'm like, all night, and it takes 4 minutes. But anyway, it includes some lines as, my body, baby, you truly do. Insatiable's my name when it comes to you. Record company, fair use. I am not playing Prince music. I do not sing that song more than 15 seconds. Do not censor this video. Okay, but really sexy, creamy falsetto vocals. I mean, it's like Adore. It's like Do Me Baby. It's like International Lover. It's a Prince sex ballad par excellence. You know, Scandalous, Ventura and Love. It's in that same school. Like Jay and I said in the video 3 years ago, I mean, Jay's right. I mean, it's probably his sexiest jam ever. I mean, I think I need to go have another shower after just singing that stuff. I mean, that stuff is wow. I mean, this is classic Prince raunch, but he's just got that creamy vocal again. Here I am talking about cream again. He's just wheeling it out, and he is just, man, if that doesn't get your woman or your man or whatever you're into in the mood, and nothing's going to. I mean, this is excellence. This is just crazy Prince. And that's probably one thing why Diamonds and Pearls isn't quite in that sort of Purple Rain sign lead, is that you got these absolute knockout tracks like Get Off and Insatiable next to rubbish like Jughead. You know, I mean, I think that's what it is. And then finally we get to the last song, which, you know, Prince jumps out of the bedroom and now he's a fighter pilot heading towards land, and he's singing about live for love. And this is a lot like Thunder. This is a very heavy rock cut, you know. I mean, it's quite a dark message, you know, and unfortunately, again, it is kind of ruined by Mr. Rapper Tony M, you know, but it has some very good looks. 20,000 feet and still counting. Dun, dun. To tackle my plane and steadily mounting. Dun, boom. Can't tell my wife I'm supposed to feel something. How can I live for love? How am I going to live for love? And it's got, again, some great soul screams taken to extremes. You know, he's going, live for love. Yeah. And I'm like, goodness me. So all in all, we've got one hell of a powerhouse album. I mean, this thing lasts about 60 minutes. It's actually a really, really good album. But, you know, it's not a great album. I mean, overall, I mean, I give this album about 7.5 out of 10 because I have to take off major points for Jughead. And, well, I mean, it has got the real standouts like Thunder, Diamonds and Pearls, Cream, Get Off. I suppose you could say Money Don't Matter Tonight and Insatiable. I mean, there are the stinkers like Jughead and Push, and the rest, you know, songs like Strolling and and Live for Love, I mean, they're alright, but they're not great, you know. I mean, they're just songs. And I think Prince was trying, up to this point, every Prince album, it sounded like, you know, Prince was leading the pack, you know, he'd bring in all the imitators. But with this one, he's just trying to sound like one of these rock and rap groups like Colour Me Bad, or, you know, maybe something like, you know, do you remember that song that went, do anything for your loving? Yeah, if will it break me if you make me your girl forever? Just can't get, just can't get. He was just trying to sound like your standard 1991 pop rap act, basically. And I think its problem is that it's just trend chasing a bit too much. I mean, Prince was 33 years old. I mean, now 33 years old. I mean, oh God, I'd love to be that old again. You know, back then it's like, you know, they had all these 19-year-old neophytes and 21-year-old kids doing all this rap, and it was just very different. So there you are. There's my take on Diamonds and Pearls. I mean, I think that it might not be the best Prince album, but it has some real standouts. I mean, just for Insatiable alone, and Cream. You know, I think Cream was probably Prince's most pop single after Kiss. I mean, pretty much, you know, Kiss. Even Alphabet Street, I really love that song. I mean, Alphabet Street's probably better from a musical point of view, but for sheer pop sensibilities, you cannot go past a song like Cream. And yeah, I mean, I just love that Hologram. I mean, I realise I've been yakking on for 16 minutes now, but you know, you're going to love this video. I'm going to do some shorter ones later on, but yeah, this is one hell of an album, and I think you all should get it. Okay, that's me. I'm over and I'm out, and I'm going to live for love.